I love viewer questions. And today I have a lengthy one, and it has a response that some of you may really benefit from. Howdy, welcome to Family History Fanatics. If you're new here, my name is Devin Noel Lee, and I love helping people find meaning and connections through their family trees. So without further ado, let's get into today's topic. This question says, I have watched dozens of other family history videos on your channel. I've learned a lot about how to do family history research, but I need help with how to do the process. Can you relate? I can't figure out how to even tell you what I'm looking for. I think I figured out how to proceed, but I'm not sure it's the best way to do this. So here's my situation. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I'm the only member. And I've been collecting family information for 40 years. I've taken classes and made stabs at creating my family tree many times. About 2 years ago, I found myself with time and decided it was time to get serious. I have my tree on Family Search, and many advised that I create one on Ancestry. I downloaded my Family Search tree into Ancestry and started using hints to add well-sourced people from Ancestry to Family Search. I felt very unorganized, scattered, and like I needed some kind of system. I started researching and asking around, and everyone had different ways of doing things. I started watching videos. Then someone told me I needed to have software to keep everything all organized together. And after researching, I came upon Roots Magic and purchased it. I looked at it like Roots Magic is my main database and that I'm using Ancestry and Family Search as a resource to build it. I get that Ancestry is my own private tree and Family Search is a public tree. I imported my Ancestry tree into Roots Magic, and then I auto-matched my Family Search tree. I wanted to start from the beginning with my Roots Magic tree, going person by person and making sure that what I have is accurate and well-sourced. I'm just confused about how Ancestry, Family Search, and Roots Magic should all work together. And I'm confused about how I should proceed. Was what I did the best way to start, or should I start differently? Should I separate my tree into different lines? If you were going to start all over again, how would you do it? And step by step, your process would be for building an accurate tree on Roots Magic? Oh, Catherine. Oh, Catherine, first, let's take a deep breath. All the steps that you have taken have taught you many strategies and fundamentals of genealogy research, as I'm sure you all know, since you've been doing this for 40 years. I'm just 10 years behind you. You have wasted no time and built a strong knowledge base. Since you said you were a Latter-day Saint, I will tell you something a little different than I tell others. I would strive to build my tree on Family Search with a backup on Roots Magic and supplemental trees on the free access that you receive as a Latter-day Saint from Ancestry and, if you wish, My Heritage and Find My Path. But you don't have to use and place your tree on My Heritage and Find My Path. It's if you wish, after you solidify your system. I would ask you to talk to your local family history consultant to figure out how to use those free programs if you haven't already. Plus, you'll make their day by giving them something to do. And as a family history consultant here in Los Alamos, I love when people ask me, hey, I heard about this on some YouTube channel. Can you help me do it? Like, absolutely, give me something to do. You have said, I want to start from the beginning with my Roots Magic tree, going person by person and making sure that what I have is accurate and well-sourced. That's exactly what I would do. Ignore previous assumptions. Ignore what you thought you had before. In fact, ignore member trees on Ancestry, My Heritage, Find My Path, and all the others. Using the knowledge you've gathered from the past 40 years, start with yourself and document your life. Then, using those documents, prove your relationship to your parents, siblings, spouses, and children. Add these details and source citations to Family Search, and then download that information to a new Roots Magic tree. Because you said, hey, I want to start over, and that's why I'm giving you this strategy. Then if you want, sync your Roots Magic tree to Ancestry via the upload program. From here on out, though, it won't be automatic because that's not how Roots Magic works. When you make a change to one profile, when you're finished, you will upload it to Ancestry. But unlike writing to Family Search from Roots Magic, you can click all the different facts that you want to send up to Ancestry. So it is a little bit of a time saver in that fashion. As you add details to Family Search tree, recognize you're not starting fresh, but rather peer reviewing what is online. Does that make sense? So what you're going to be asking as a peer reviewer, because it's a one world family tree, you need to ask, did the documents from this person lead me to this next person? Did somebody take a wrong turn? What notes did someone leave for you? What documentation is available in the media gallery and the source list? What reason statements did somebody leave behind connecting the pieces of information together? So in essence, you're not going to necessarily reinvent the wheel as you climb each generation. Instead, you're proving or disproving the conclusions others have made, and you're strengthening the source list, the media gallery, and the notes that people say when something conflicts or validates the information in the family tree. Then I want you to add further details or sources to the Family Search family tree. This is from additional sources or sources off platform. Bring those source citations into Family Search. You can't always bring the documents because you don't have the copyright to bring it over. But you can always bring in a source and strengthen what's in the Family Search family tree. Once you have the Family Search profile updated, then download that information to Roots Magic. Your Roots Magic is your backup. Then go and do, like I said, sync to Ancestry. Use the Ancestry tree share from the Roots Magic program. As you work with direct ancestors, make sure their family is also captured. Siblings-in-law, parents-in-law, etc., and also children. By finding records for the people in the tree, you'll possibly find new relatives for your family tree. And since you're Latter-day Saint, this feeds your religious work. While it's tempting to use Ordinance Ready feature for quick names to take to the temple, and I'm sorry that I'm being sarcastic, I have to advise you to focus on building out the family tree and saving folks to the temple list as you discover them. You'll discover more folks as you're documenting relatives. Now, I also have this caution. I've been meaning to share this in other videos, but this one is LDS specific or targeted at least, so I want to add the caution here. Don't take names to the temple until you have fully researched that person. Often you'll discover that a new to you person is already in the Family Search family tree, but is attached to another spouse, child, or parent. Their twigs are disconnected from the main tree, but when you fully research these individuals and attach the details to the Family Search main tree, and then have to do merging, you may discover they have ordinances already completed. It's happened to me repeatedly, especially in the Civil War Ancestor project I did. So be thorough before you rush off with a new name for the temple. Finally, when you've researched one family line to the end, return to the base of the tree and head back up where the records and the spirits guide you. Throughout the entire process, document your changes in the Family Search family tree, be it in the reason statements or the collaboration tabs. Download the profiles or update them in your Roots Magic database, and then share or sync the information to the Ancestry tree. But also, read the comments and notes and other researchers' reason statements before making changes. Use the internal commenting system to communicate with other researchers on the Family Search platform. Be cordial, be patient, and be grateful. If you get into a major fight over an ancestor, keep your research in Roots Magic and on Ancestry, but wait it out. Further evidence may come to light that will resolve the dispute. So don't get upset and don't give up. Patience is the key to working in a collaborative family tree environment. But overall, you're on the right path. Having said all of that, find the system that works for you. You've done a lot of research. Now it's time to take the guidance, even the guidance from this video, and figure out what works for you. Maybe my suggestions still don't have the answers that you want. But the only way you'll find the advice that meets your needs is to know what you're trying to achieve. I suspect that temple and family history work is your primary goal. So I gave you this targeted advice because you're a member of that church. If you were a non-Latter-day Saint researcher, you would have had different goals under the same umbrella of genealogy, and therefore I would have given you an altered version of these steps. But to all my viewers out there, both Latter-day Saint and not, thanks for watching, and make sure you keep leaving questions and comments. Tell me of your struggles, of what you need help with. May your ancestors assist you in building a family tree worthy of all acceptation. But I want you to have fun along the way. So if you get frustrated and you need somebody to give you some guidance, I'm here for you. Thanks for watching, and be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.